Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, September, last days of the summer, and I'm here with one of my stories. I'm sure you will love it, and there's a big news. I'm vegetarian now. Yes, I'm part of that selected group of superhuman that only eat grass and tofu, and temper also we eat a lot. So I haven't been into it for a long time, but I made the change like maybe some weeks ago. So the first thing is like, as always I used to do, I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me questions related with the topic, so it will be easier for me to talk about it. So one of the first questions that I have here, I have a screenshot everything, why I'm turning vegetarian, of course, normal question. The thing is like, people always tells me now like, okay, do you care so much about the animals, about they are being treated and all that. The thing is like, I already knew all that. I have seen like many videos during years about all the fact of things that you can see in farms, with dairy, with cows, with chickens, everything. But I still keep eating meat because it was my decision. Since the beginning of the summer, I was thinking about it was time to make a change in my diet, like to be even more healthier. You know, I'm super obsessed with being very healthy, my food to be the most organic possible. So I think being vegetarian was the normal evolution for me. And I was like letting the idea sitting in my brain for 3 months or something. And now when I came from holidays, I was like, okay, it's the time to do it. Let's do it. And in one day I switched. What's the hardest thing for being vegetarian? I think for me it haven't been hard at all. I'm very strong with my decisions. So when I say I'm going to start to do something, it's just like a 1 second switch. I don't need like to fight to get there. But I think it will be like difficult for someone who lives in a city where you don't have like when you go to the market or to restaurants a lot of vegetarian or vegan options. I live in a city in Europe where a lot of people is vegetarian and vegan. So everywhere I go, I always have like a vegan or vegetarian option. The supermarket has like all the special meats made from tofu or tempeh. So I think that will be like a big problem if someone wanted to move to vegetarian, like to make sure you have like the options or the places where to get all the things you need. Do you miss meat? Actually, I don't, because the thing is like I wasn't like a big meat eater. I only had meat in my lunch and my dinner. So what I did was just switch these portions of meat in my lunch and my dinner for tofu meat or made from soya beans. So I keep having the same like meat texture in my meals, so I'm not missing it at all, not even the flavor or the smell. Actually, I'm starting like to feel like I don't want to eat meat again because I want like to keep strict to my diet, and it's just not difficult for me. Are you more or less horny after starting being vegetarian and eating a lot of soya? The thing is like there's like studies that says that if you eat too much soya, your testosterone levels can go down and you can stop losing your sexual appetite. I have to think I haven't noticed no change at all. These pipes keep working, really fine, and so it doesn't affect at all. At least for me, I think it will affect only if you eat like maybe 3 kilos per day, which is not the case. Derek from London asks, what feels better, a cucumber or a carrot? Knowing what you like, Derek, I'm sure you will like the cucumber because it's bigger. So there's your answer. Are you turning vegetarian for a period of time, or how long you want to keep it? For me, I think I will keep it forever. It's just like a life change decision that I wanted to make. And it's not I'm doing it for a period of bulking or cutting. I'm just going to keep with it for the rest of my life. I think it's something I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy. I want to not have like health issues when I get older. So I think this is the step. Can you still get protein and other nutrients being vegetarian? The thing is like, of course, before moving to being vegetarian, I was doing my research. There's like a lot of elite athletes, crossfighters, bodybuilders who are vegan, and you can see those guys are massive. So you can be sure that you still will get those proteins and nutrients. Did you know any vegetarian meals to prepare before changing? I didn't have anything, any recipes, nothing. The thing is like my diet is already quite green, so the only thing I have to move was like the meat in lunch and dinner. I didn't used to have nothing with, I don't know, animal fats or animals or meat included, so it wasn't like a big change on my diet. What are the biggest changes you have noticed in your body? I think the biggest change I noticed is like 3 days after, when I was training, I could tell that I lost like a lot of fat in my body, because I normally train quite close to the mirror. I normally see the muscle when I'm training, and I could spot like veins and more details that I could not notice before. So I think that was the biggest change I noticed, like how my body got like even more ripped like in 3 days. I also notice myself much more rested when I wake up, because I'm someone who used to have dinner quite late and big dinners, so that affects a lot your sleeping hours, and I feel like in the morning now I'm rested much more because my body haven't been working digesting all that meat. Did you come change on flavor and texture? On flavor, I'm not sure. I have to ask about that. But on texture or in smell, it's the same. Okay, one person asked me if I can subtitle everything in Spanish because his English is not so good. I would love to do that. I think YouTube have an automatic translation, but it's not quite good with my accent. But if I get ever time to get 100% in my videos or in the future, I'm sure we'll do that. Okay, that was like a quick introduction about what's going on with my diet and the changes I'm making. I'm very happy that I finally decided to be vegetarian. It's not getting difficult for me, and I think it's gonna be a life-change decision. I'm going to keep it forever. I'm going to update a lot of meals on my Instagram, Titanius Maximus. So remember, you can follow me there, and on Twitter, I'm Titanius. If you have any questions or anything you want me to talk about, guys, remember you can write me there. I'm very active there daily. And love you. Thank you for watching, and subscribe, comment, share. See ya.